But fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. We're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. Hashtag one on Facebook.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one incredibly awesome, super cool, and amazing ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. Hashtag one on YouTube. Tonight we have with us driver of the Triple Crown Motorsports, number 33, Dustin King out of Livermore, California. Welcome to the show, Dustin.
Hi.
So, Dustin, I know we did the Facebook version a while back. So let's restart and let's do the YouTube version. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you get into racing, Dustin?
I mean, that was a long time ago. It was like age of 5, 4.5. My dad could probably say that first story, but he's not here right now. So wait, no, I don't exactly remember, but it was in Livermore at Tri Valley TVQMA.
Okay. So Dustin, when you climbed in the race car for the first time, can you remember back? Were you a little bit nervous back then?
I don't think I ever got too nervous, but how I remember it was I think I was trying to say no, but I did it anyway.
Okay. So Dustin, when you first started racing, did you have success right away out of the gate, or did it come after time?
I would say it started to come after time, after because during quarter midgets, when me and my dad would go out to practice for the track, just us or maybe some other people. Sometimes I would just experiment with random here, let's try this, and myself while just driving, and then I'd try it, and then sometimes I'd find stuff I accidentally like a good breathing line for the old formula, or where I should at the corner.
Okay. So Dustin, okay, when you raced quarter midgets, how many years did you race quarter midgets?
8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
Was that pretty cool to run quarter midgets for 8 years?
Yeah. I mean, at my last year while racing in 2020, I was racing World Formula, and that's when I won the championship. One thing that I did notice for the 8 years was all the champion, trophies that went up by 1 place.
Yeah.
Each year. I don't know. I mean, I don't think all of them. But yeah,
Okay.
just yeah.
Okay. So Dustin, now what are you racing?
Well, currently I'm racing at Stockton 99 in Stockton in the junior B4 class. But on Saturday or last Saturday, I think. Yeah, there was a wreck. Here. Can you go get my phone? Wait, can I go get my phone real quick?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yes.
Look at pictures here. So what happened was it was the heat race.
Okay.
I was starting in third, and there was a new girl, and she was starting in first.
Okay.
Gonna another driver was starting in second.
Yeah.
Usually I say the name, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't know the new girl's name, so
Yeah.
so I'm starting at third. We come around the corner, and I dive down under, so 3 wide, and new girl pushes second into the wall, and I wasn't looking there at the time because I was just focusing on getting to the corner and not
Yeah.
trying to lose it. But she pushed second into the corner, and I think she went rolled the wall and came over. Right. And she so second went over her car, came around. Can you even see him?
I can see a little bit. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Hit
Oh,
me,
yeah, yeah. Wow, wow.
and then I went around. I was going like 30 miles per hour, and I hit
Oh,
the wall. Wait, let me get the better image. And it just
oh,
the wheel is
yeah, 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 yeah. I understand you.
like a DeLorean
Oh
or
yes,
Back to the Future.
yeah. So Dustin, what are you going to be racing then? Are you going to be rebuilding your car? Or are you going to be jumping into something different?
Cars can that's definitely not fixable.
Yeah.
But my dad pointed out to me it was a Honda Civic. I don't know which year. I think same kind of year, just hatchback. But it was a dirt car. Windshield is
Oh yeah, yeah.
it runs on ethanol. It's already got a fuel cell, all that good stuff, and then it needs some new injectors. I don't know what other ones, but when he told me about that, I got really interested. I kind of wanted it. I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dustin, where did the number 33 come from?
Um, I like 33 because of the Formula One driver Max Verstappen.
Okay.
So
Okay. And back in the day, Dustin, Kenny Schrader drove number 33 in NASCAR. Did you know that?
no,
Yeah,
you know,
back when I was younger, he drove a 33 NASCAR, and then Joe Nemechek drove it for a little while. So yeah, that's pretty cool that you got that number, and because of Max Verstappen. So Dustin, what is your 5-year plan with racing?
5-year plan.
Yeah.
What exactly does that mean?
What do you plan to do in 5 years with your racing career?
Well, if I'm going into high school, and then I don't really know. I mean, something could happen at any time, and then
Yeah.
that could change my career.
Yeah.
But something that I got interested in was, I mean, I don't think I'll be in. I mean, wait, that was a different thing. Never mind. I like say endurance racing,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
course, or just doing because I like Miatas a lot.
Okay.
So maybe get into higher ranking.
Okay. Okay. How about in 10 years? What do you want to do in 10 years with your racing career?
That's kind of hard. I mean, if I'm if if I am continuously racing oval,
Yeah.
then might have a shot at, like, say, like NASCAR types. I mean,
Okay.
I never really paid much attention to NASCAR. I mean, IndyCar probably wouldn't be that bad. I mean,
So if you had an opportunity, would you run IndyCar?
yeah.
Okay. Who would you select as your team owner for IndyCar if you had a dream team owner?
Um, I don't really. So, I mean, since I don't pay much attention to like IndyCar now, I don't really know exactly the teams. I mean,
Yeah.
if I were to get into Formula One, I'd say my favorite team is Red Bull.
Okay. Okay. I'll tell you who would be a really good team owner for you in IndyCar. I got two names for you: Penske, and then the other one would be Chip Ganassi.
I,
Do you
yeah.
know that? Do you know that Dustin Chip Ganassi Racing has the pole for the Indy 500 this weekend?
No, I did not know that.
Scott Dixon has a new 4-lap record at 234 miles an hour, 4-lap average.
And
How'd you like to go that fast?
I mean, it'd probably feel pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. So Dustin, who do you have for sponsors on your racing team?
CRBQ
Okay,
and well, I don't know if it's I mean, I'm talking about Skype. So CRBQ and um, Triple Crown Motorsports.
okay, okay. Are you still look? Are you still looking for sponsors, Dustin?
Um, sorry, forgot one because which was Dell's Heating and Air.
Okay,
Yeah,
but are
he's
you
the,
are you still looking for sponsors though?
I don't I don't know at the moment because we don't really have a car to run, and I mean I don't. And that's probably more for my parents
Okay.
because
But I'm going to help you out a little bit there, Dustin. If there's anybody going to be out here watching this racing show with me and Dustin King from Triple Crown Motorsports out of Livermore, California, you want to help Dustin out with his racing career, feel free to reach out to Dustin, his dad, William, and his mom, Leslie, because they'd appreciate the sponsorship on Dustin's race car as he gets further into his racing career. So, Dustin, so when you're getting ready to go out on the racetrack and you're getting pumped up to go out there, what helps get you focused to go out there and race?
well I lost it because I thought of something else to say and then changed it.
Okay.
Wait, yeah. Mainly is because I it's fun to well Stockton, I do get money, even it's
Yeah.
not my
Oh, yeah.
money isn't my main focus.
Okay. Okay.
That would be a little, but I since I'm really into cars, it feels really nice, and it's fun to drive, and I mean I competitive, just trying to stay in that position or try to get higher.
Okay. So Dustin, when you get in the car though, before you take the track, do you tell your dad or your crew, hey, I need like a few minutes to myself to kind of get myself focused to go on the track?
No, I've never said that because
Yeah.
I really needed that
Yeah.
because yeah,
Yeah.
when the start it, I actually really like the sound of it. Even in like in my Civic, the sound it sounded really good. I like just like the idle, the rumble of the four
Oh,
cylinder.
okay. 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 So Dustin, who is your racing hero?
Well, I mean, are you talking like
Your
someone that
favorite your favorite race car driver?
well, there's two that I like most, which is Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton, I probably more like a lot more
Okay.
because his sportsmanship, his um, like childhood and how he came to racing. He's just a really good person. He's you know he used to be he raced go karts
Okay. Yeah.
and his dad got jobs to keep him in it, and then McLaren came in and picked him up. And
Okay.
yeah, so
So yeah. So Dustin, okay, when you're hungry at the racetrack, what do you like to eat at the track?
well, sometimes I'll just go get a snack, like say just one candy bar, or like chips, or sometimes,
Yeah.
or just drink. I need to speak. Sorry, I need. Hey, can you hear me clearly? Because
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
little.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you just fine, Dustin. You're fine. You're fine.
But I mean, there isn't many options. I mean, there isn't a lot of options, and I'm not complaining. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I don't really buy much. It's only when I like yeah, we have food in our cooler, mostly drinks. But
Yeah.
Stockton, I've had a good time there. But we've had some of my other drivers have like moved on to say late models, or some
Oh
other
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
time. But yeah, I have a good time.
Okay. So Dustin, okay, where's your favorite place to eat when you want to go out to eat then for supper?
Well, my dad, since he used to have a boat and he did boat racing. Um, First time I was ever at like one of the times that I was at a dock and we got seafood. We were on a balcony,
Okay.
and overlooked the dock in the
Yeah.
ocean.
Yeah.
A really nice feeling. Like seafood at a seafood restaurant on the water,
Okay.
say Gates. That was
Yeah.
like San Francisco Bay. It's like
Yeah.
on the water. It was really good. I liked it a lot.
Okay. So here's
I
a question. Okay, go ahead.
I also like meat, like say prime rib.
Oh, okay. So Dustin, now I'm going to ask you a really cool question, and I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have you. I'll see if I can get a good answer out of you. What's your favorite thing that your mom makes for you for supper or lunch?
Hmm. Well, I like rice, and sometimes she'll make rice with orange chicken,
Okay.
or sometimes maybe barbecue. I mean, that doesn't happen very often,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
does. It's really good.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll make probably like this steak that she makes sometimes.
Okay. So Dustin, so what do you like to do when you're not at the racetrack then?
Usually I'll be playing with friends, or I'm really into also military aircraft now.
Okay.
And
Okay.
because when my dad got me a model of an F-14D, that's it's. I mean, I'm kind of surprised how much I know about aircraft now. I mean, I'm a Tomcat fan. Mostly shit. Um, Not exactly because of Top Gun, because just because of its looks, and yeah, I'll be playing either like flight games with friends, or just other games on my computer that I have.
Okay. So Dustin, getting on the subject of Top Gun, I see you went and seen the Top Gun movie last night, the Top Gun Maverick. What'd you think of that movie?
I mean, I liked it a lot because usually movies that involve flight they always just seemed really cool to me, and
Okay.
I'll become like a Navy pilot or Air Force pilot.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Dustin, so how is school going for you, first of all?
Um, Good. I'm joining the high school like pretty soon.
Okay.
I did a short story, and I'm actually really proud of it. By the end of time, but
Yeah. So what was the short story about, Dustin?
um, so I did it about um a naval pilot and his Rio
Okay.
1985 on the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower
Very cool.
in the BF 143 fighter squadron
Okay.
in the Mediterranean. And
You know something, Dustin? I like airplanes too. So that's something me and you have in common. So yeah. So Dustin, so do you like it when your mom plays pranks on you?
I mean, she doesn't really ever like, oh, yeah, the honk one where
Yeah.
like I'll side and then she honks at me.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that it's funny. You know, of course, I'm gonna get mad because I can't. Sometimes I just can't control my anger.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got that's probably best.
So Dustin, so have you ever been to a Formula One race?
No, well, not that I know of.
Okay.
No, I've never been to a Formula One race. Sorry.
Okay. So Dustin, who helps work on your race car?
Um, well, there's never been like like extreme work to it except during the one my first wreck where it broke the half shaft and bent a little bit of the lower A arm.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Dan the man who was able to put that back together. My dad who got the parts
Yeah.
in time for the next race. But it's either me and my dad. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So when you're at the racetrack, do you and your dad get along pretty good together?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Dustin, so okay, so you're getting ready to become a freshman, which is going to be pretty cool for you. I'll tell you what, you've really grown up fast. I remember when you were like little when we did this whole thing back in 2019. Yeah. So Dustin, what do you have planned for your summer?
Um I guess I don't usually like pre-plan things. That's all like when I'm really into it or no. But anything could happen. I mean, I kind of want to go back to Arizona or maybe go to Colorado.
Okay.
We even go to
come out here to the Midwest. I'd like to meet you, Dustin.
maybe go see like an air museum somewhere
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Or go see a carrier.
Okay.
I was for spring break. There was a school things trip, exploring America, and we went to Washington D.C. and New York City.
I heard about that. How was that trip for you guys?
I liked it pretty much. I mean, a lot. And yeah, we stayed in hotels. But,
I
yeah,
see. I see you got to see some like artifacts having to do with the Beatles too, right?
I guess so. I mean, I don't think we did go to the Smithsonian Museum, and I went to all the exhibits there. I never Beatles. Don't recall that. I mean,
John Lennon.
Oh
Yeah. 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 So
saw.
Dustin, go ahead.
Never mind.
So Dustin, So I'm tell you what, it's gonna be pretty cool to see where you go with your racing career. I'll tell you that. Definitely. Do you have anything big races coming up that you're talking about competing in?
Um, I mean, that might be next year because
Yeah.
we kind of need uh get some money for a new car.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm really looking forward to that Civic hatchback because
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So Dustin, okay, let's talk. Okay, so what do you think about this whole YouTube thing with me now? I'm over on YouTube now. Is this pretty cool for you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with it. I mean, I like
Okay.
it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
do you have anything out there you want to say to the kids to help get them in a race car, Dustin?
Um, no, I never practiced social skills. Uh, no, because I mean, I can't think of anything. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna be against me or like a benefit. I don't.
Okay.
I mean, like me talking right now, what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. So Dustin, I'm going to put myself on the spot now. You can ask me anything. Go ahead. I'm going to turn it over to you. You go ahead and ask me if you have any questions for me.
um, have you? Did you ever race
I
cars?
actually, I never raced, Dustin. I've been a racing fan for 30 years, 30 plus years. And I've seen race car drivers upon race car drivers in that 30 years. And it's just phenomenal to get to talk to them, to sit down and have a conversation with them and see some of my childhood heroes back in the day. Because, man, back in the day, I had some really good childhood heroes. And I'll tell you, it's pretty spectacular to see all them guys out there racing and say, man, this is my sport. I love watching the sport. It's pretty cool to be around the race car drivers and stuff like that. So Dustin, do you have any racing nicknames?
Um, I've had people call me Dusty. Forget that one was. Um, forget his name. It was from I think a cartoon. Uh, what was what was it? I've had Dustin, Dust in the Wind. I think that was one.
Okay.
I think that was his thing. I
So
remember.
Dustin,
Yeah.
yeah. So what's the worst thing you've had happen to you as a race car driver?
Well, I don't ever recall having. Wait, what was it?
What was the worst accident that you've ever been in a race car?
I mean, probably my last one. I mean, my seat saved me.
Okay.
The seat was really good part of that crash
Because I know you took a pretty wild ride in a quarter midget a few years back where you went through the wall and yeah.
I got contusion at American in my quarter midget where my wheel smacked me because they hit the wall. Because I think someone dived in on me unexpectedly. I don't remember seeing anything. They thought we fractured my arm, but really didn't. It was just contusion, like right here.
Yeah. So yeah, Dustin, I'll tell you what, like I said, it's pretty awesome to have you back on here and talk to us about your races that you've been racing in. And like I said, I hope the future is really bright for you in the racing industry. I'll tell you what, Dustin, I'm going to call you in a little bit to thank you in person for being on the racing show with me. Have your mom text me over your phone number so I can give you a call. Okay.
I will do it.
Okay. So Dustin, but thank you very much for being on the racing show with me tonight. Towards the middle of the racing season, hopefully we can get you back out there because I'd like to do an update with you at the middle of the racing season and see how things are going with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you again, Dustin. I'll have you step out and I will call you here shortly. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. See ya. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Dustin King, driver of the number 33 Triple Crown Motorsports race car out of Livermore, California. He had a pretty nasty wreck last week, but I'll tell you what, hopefully we can get Dustin back on the track because Dustin's a heck of a good race car driver. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to kind of kick things off for the weekend, Sunday is the Indianapolis 500. So it's going to be pretty cool to see who wins this Indy 500 and who gets to taste the milk in victory lane and gets to walk away with the grand prize. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it's like I said, racing is happening really. There's a lot of racing going on. Kelly Shyrock picked up the 5,000 to win stock car feature over at Fairmont Raceway a week ago, this last Monday. So congratulations to Kelly Shyrock and everybody that was racing down there in that race. And good luck to everybody that's racing this season. Definitely. Also coming up in August, we have the Agco Jackson Nationals, which is the World of Outlaw Sprint Car Race. It's a 3-day show. It's like the week after the Knoxville Nationals. So yes, we'll see who all comes out for that and who races that event. But ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to say thank you very much for being a part of this racing show with me tonight. And I want to thank all the people that have helped me out with this racing show. And if you would like to sponsor this racing show, send me an email at jjnolan151@gmail.com, or you can call me or text me at 712-209-7138. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you have a good night. Catch you later on another episode of the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on YouTube.